Now at this point, we've seen how to create a panel from scratch. Also want to see how to create a panel based off of a template. So if you needed to create a template, it's the same process as creating a panel. But in the top left, if I switch from the panel list to the template list, this is where I could create a template. And then whether you have a big box store that has the same settings at each store, creating a template would be a no-brainer in that scenario. Also, you might just find yourself making the same changes every time you do an install. You always change your installer code to this. You always settings you always change. Instead of remembering to do those each time, you can just create a template, make those changes once, and don't have to remember to do it each time. So I've already got some templates in here. One being a retail chain, same settings at each store. So we'll see how to create a panel based off of this template. But you'll see in this template looks just like a panel program. It looks just the same as a default panel program. It's just already been applied with settings that are the same in each one of these stores. The keypads are already configured. The areas, any schedules that are done at each store are already configured at the points in the system. So we've already done this in our template, and now we're going to do an install at another store. Instead of starting from scratch, we can just create a panel based off of this template. So again, from RPS on the panel list, I can hit the paper with the plus sign. This time, instead of selecting a certain model number, there's a template tab here. So I click on the template tab, and I find that template that I had created. Double click on it or click on it and hit OK. And I could just name this whatever the next location was. And hit OK. And so whereas the panel we created before was just at the factory default settings, now I've got a panel in here, and we'll see it's just been applied with all those settings that were done in our template. So now all we have to do is go in and change the site-specific stuff, right? Give the panel an IP address, give it the central station account number, and the users are already configured somewhat. To provide descriptions of what each user is set up to do, and the username. So all they have to do is give them an actual username, give them the passcode they want, and the area authorities are already configured, and they can add in new ones as needed. So that is how you could create a panel based off of a template. Certainly save you a lot of time in certain scenarios.